Hey there, folks. This is David on David's Brain. Welcome back to our Let's Play of Metaphor ReFantazio for the PS5. Please be sure to like, share, subscribe, comment, ring the bell, and contribute to my Patreon. Links in the description at the bottom. Alright, so last time I showed you all, well, basically how to go and get the, I showed you how to go and get, like, some of these strongest equipable items in the game. Yeah, these two mirrors that just completely, well, could pretty much just go and shatter the entire game like cheap glass, but not gonna be doing that. Alright, anyways. In addition to that, let's see, I managed to get study 100% of the archetypes for the protagonist. But I still need to actually master them. So yeah, getting all of them up to level 20, and yeah, I'm not gonna do that. At least not right now. I just at least unlock them so I can get myself the strongest sword in the game. Yeah, the King's Sovereignty, which prevents anxiety. Yeah, no, I mean, the damage compared to the rest of this is just disgusting. Alright, anyways. Now that that's all finally taken care of, let's see. Yeah, increased damage against human-type monsters. Nah, not really. Alright, anyways, got everyone all with their with the best armor I could get them. And with this, I think that we are good to go. We are good to go and start go march right up to Luis's candy ass and go and smack him silly. Alright.
Should we keep going?
It's all been building up to this. Ready? Time to deal with Luis. Alright, let's asphalt this asshole!
Yeah.
Right. Let's go.
I confess, I did not believe you would actually survive the Golden.
Oh, please. Think about what you're trying to achieve. Nothing could stop us from getting to you.
I can accept that you hate injustice. Maybe we do share that. But I have to ask, Luis, why go to this extreme? Is it because you're elder? You saw your village destroyed for petty, evil reasons. Is this revenge? Revenge? Ludicrous. That would accomplish nothing. An entire tribe does not become so derided to the point of genocide by authority figures alone, but by the vice of the society in which that ignorance is born. Indeed, it would be equally petty of me to take only the heads of the few familiar guilty. For my own satisfaction, no less. No, I would not repay injustice with injustice.
Then why? You drew the entire nation into your scheme without hesitation. If not revenge, then what would compel you to such ends?
It is true that I was born in the ancient sanctum, but I never held any fondness for that place. The Elder have long lived in hiding, clutching the truths of the world to themselves alone. A tribe of doors locked and secrets encoded. I wanted to change that isolation. And then, at long last, a man from outside the village came to visit. None other than your father, Prince.
That's...
Though royalty, he dreamed that the tribes might stand side by side as equals. And he rejected none of our village's history, however inconvenient to his worldview. I saw him with the eyes of a child. And for the first time, I felt a dream stir. Were there more idealists like him in the world outside? Was my life of hiding at an end? Under the canopy of that gloom-thick forest, all I wanted was to leave and live upon the open plains beneath a wider sky. That was all. As for what happened to the ancient sanctum afterwards, it is a story you've already been told.
It was set aflame and crushed beneath the church's heel. The sanctist warrior monks and ordinary guardsmen alike all in the palm of Forden's hand.
Neighbors and kin I'd known all my life were soon nothing but ash on the wind. Too quick to realize their own deaths. I was but a child, trembling before a wall of fire. It was a massacre. It had nothing to do with any hate on either side, or retaliation for any perceived offense. It was only pure injustice. A selfish act of devastation. One thought alone burned in my mind. I would never let it happen again. And so did I walk onward.
It was tragic.
Thus, I choose to make this a land of eternal, perfect equality, even should it cost my life. I shall return the anxieties endowed upon this scepter, and let it be heard. To burden others with your own fears and responsibilities is cowardice. My royal magic shall craft a world where that cannot be. Such cowardice dies.
So you don't want to force others to burden others with your responsibilities. I can understand that. But
there are other solutions.
I'm impressed that you didn't end up obsessed with revenge. But you act like it's wrong for people to trust each other.
Luis, you're not describing a nation that condemns evil. You're describing a nation that's entirely blind to it. A land of amoral beasts, not people. In the end, I think you're still trapped. You've been stuck in that night of flames all your life. You don't trust anyone. That's why you can only imagine a world apart from you. Unless you can face that anxiety within yourself, then you're no different from everyone you've rejected. So be it. From the beginning, I have championed world order determined by power. All that remains is for me to realize my truth by burying you beneath it. You are not the sole wielders of these lost archetypes. I am Luis, bearer of the royal scepter. With only a thought, the power of kings is mine to command.
what?
What?
Behold, and I will reveal the secrets still beyond you.
Oh, what is that?
Come, we decide our world's future here. Our land is consumed with anxiety as it has never been before. All of it, foundation for my new, better world. You are but an audience, powerless to tread on history's stage. Let it begin.
We fight for your ideal world. Here and now. Or take him down. Looks like we can't brute force through this one.
Yep, Demon Lord Archdemon Luis Cateras.
Let's go.
So it wasn't just for revenge.
For all that I believe.
Although, yeah, you honestly think that revenge didn't play a part in there? Well, maybe not, but all the same, we can't exactly just go let you run roughshod over the world just because you happen to think differently.
Going for the weak spot.
Who should I beat down first? Berserker! Too bright for ya!
Observe the enemy, with blade in hand! I stand waiting.
I will fight with pride. Everyone, fall back!
Face my wrath!
Behold this power. Purify.
To the front. You're out of here.
Julio left him wide open.
Is everyone all right?
Let's hit
Into
that
the
knee
fray!
weakness.
Knight! I'll destroy you!
Finger got them right in their weak spot.
Forward. Let's work together.
Alright, let's go and whip out the big guns.
Strike true!
No holding back.
Face my wrath! You cannot run
Nice
from your
one,
fate.
Captain.
Come to me!
Oh, what is he?
He's gathering an unbelievable amount of magla around him. We can't let him finish whatever he's doing. Try to interrupt his attack somehow. Focus your attacks. We've got to stop him before he takes us out in one shot.
Oh boy.
I'll show you. This might sting.
Only the strong can prevail.
Alright, in that case, get the hell out of my way, because here comes the freight train.
Let's clean you up.
Knight! Oh, bolts of lightning!
Let's stay calm. I won't hold back.
I'll give you. This is just what I need.
Going for the weak spot!
Great job, Juna.
For all that I believe.
New.
Ah!
The magma
Observe the enemy.
dissolving.
Ooh.
Knight! Shatter!
Finger got them right in their
It's
weak
okay.
spot.
By this power. The magic seethes.
This'll be over. I call upon a royal soul. Burn! Their weakness.
Stay
Don't let up
insane
now,
in a
Juna.
fight? Not bloody likely. Too bright for you.
Very good. By all means, challenge me. Stake everything you have on this battle. I will face your convictions head on and crush them. This is but my first step towards my ideal world. There is no hope for you. Face my wrath. Your desperation shows.
Knight!
No.
Decipher ground! Knight! Healing us!
Thank you.
Let's stay calm. Let's go. Scour!
I'll give you the. This is just what I need. This might sting.
I will crush the fantasy in your heart.
I stand ready for all that we strive for! Strike me if you dare!
There is no hope for you. Take this!
Oh boy.
For all that I believe.
No one here fights alone.
Alright, time to put an end to this.
Here it comes!
How's this?
Thank you.
Thanks.
Only the strong can prevail.
Alright, couldn't agree more.
How's this?
Is everyone all right? Moving to the front. Knight! Burst forth!
It's okay. We can do this. Let's go. This is it!
There is no hope for you. Face my wrath!
As if I die.
There is no hope for you.
My shoulders. Basilio's about to collapse. We hold this power. Get healed up. Keep it together.
I knew you'd help.
I'm obliged.
That helped us out.
I will crush the fantasy in your heart.
Follow my lead.
Let my power support you.
Don't say I didn't warn you. My bad, they're still breathing.
Let justice prevail. As the point of a sword, worthy foe after all.
I will fight with pride. By this power. You better be sure. Still here?
Wallow in despair.
Oh, bull crap!
My wrath.
Oh, double bull crap.
Come to me.
Focus your attacks.
If I can get
before he
closer.
takes us out in one shot. Fools! Sorry, my mistake.
All right. Stay sharp. Tough one.
I stand ready. Let us fight as one.
Let my power support you.
And thus I end it. May yet cling to life.
The magic seeds!
Still up? The magma buildup's dissolving.
Phew!
There's no hope for you. Face my wrath. Wallow in despair.
This is just what I need. You can count on me.
That helped.
Let's move.
Thanks. Okay, let's do this.
Berserker!
Drop dead! My bad, they're still breathing.
With blade in hand! Not this. I'm stepping back for all that we strive for!
Let's stay calm. I'm all prepared. No, I won't hold back! Hold on. A tough one.
You fight well, but this is not over.
I'll show you.
Yeah, just give it a few minutes and then it'll be over.
Going for the weak spot. Great job, Juna. Now they're weak to something
There is
new.
no hope for you. Face my wrath.
Berserker!
Tough one.
Observe. Charging in! Knight! Oh, bolts of lightning! Worthy foe after all.
We'll do this together.
I'll lend a hand myself.
Fire!
Where's their weakness? That's
I've
your
got
opening,
just
Captain.
the dance personal space.
I call upon a royal soul. This might sting.
You fight well, but this is not over.
Here I go. Drop dead! You stood that, eh?
Is everyone all right? Knight! I'll destroy you! May yet cling to life.
Is there another way? Still up?
There is no hope for you. Face my wrath.
This is just what I need.
Okay, yeah, no, Luis is... Oh boy.
I knew you'd help.
Thank you.
I owe you one. Stay insane in a fight? Not bloody likely.
Berserker!
Stay sharp.
Nice, Basilio. That's what they get when they mess with you.
Behold!
Ooh.
We stand together!
Let's do this!
Behold my power! Worthy foe after all!
Behold, I walk a royal path. Prince! Better be sure. A tough one.
You fight well, but this is not over.
Fast dancer. Light. You sure don't give up easy.
There is no hope for you. Face my wrath! Magna, come to me!
Focus your attacks. We've got to stop him before he takes us out in one shot.
Alright, this one's for Dell. Oh.
I do not fear death. And yet...
And yet what?
Check me out.
Marvelous. I feel stronger already.
Feels like I'm making progress.
I think we've won this one. So the power I have now is not enough. The Magla drawn to the royal scepter has faded more than I expected. Just as I thought. I would be a fool to underestimate you, but I made a decision that day. Even if history remembers me as a destructor king, I will put an end to the injustices of this world.
What? What are you?
I commend you. Clearly no half measures will do. If I'm to take your lives, I must stake my own, and all its power.
Damn, we can't get close. Tis a tremendous aura.
I have a vision, and you will interfere with it no longer. Wait!
Oh, what is he doing now?
It's his gauntlet runner.
Luis still has the royal scepter. If we let him buy time, there's no telling what he'll do.
Bloody hell! We can't even go after him.
There's no time to go back down to land and reorganize. We'll do whatever it takes to get that scepter back before the dawn.
Oh, we are not letting you get away again, asshole!
Ah, everyone! That bastard Luis took to his Skyrunner!
I noticed!
No, can you go after him?
It'd be suicide, lad. Oh, suppose it's too late to back down now. Well, I was saving some reserve power for the trip home. But if we're using it here, we're using it here.
The Gauntlet Runner is nearing his limit. Even if we catch up to him, we may not have a way to get into the Caderas. But we don't have a choice. We need to put a stop to Luis, to the destruction he'd cause.
Well, chums, batten down the hatches and brace for the storm.
Alright, let's fly, baby.
Hop to it now, get in! I'll just fire up the...
Look over there! Enemies! Ugh, of all times.
Oh, crap! An entire army of humans!
How many are there? Where did they all come from?
He's trying to slow us down. Ain't like Luis to put off a fight, but I suppose he's too cornered to be picky anymore.
Hold on! The old girl's still barely holding together. She can't take off that quickly.
What do we do?
Your Highness, you get in the runner first. We'll buy you some time for takeoff.
We can fight them to... Fine. Alright, but you guys better make it on there.
Right. Understood.
Always were quick on the uptake, eh? No need to fuss anyway. We'll just kick them around for a bit while preparations are underway. Does that work for everyone else?
Fine. Suppose I'll keep you company.
Had you not suggested it, I would have done so myself.
What else are we gonna do? Twiddle our thumbs inside while Nearest does all the work?
Nearest, don't let us down now.
Right. I'll get it done, damn it. Hop in, Your Highness.
Well, let's do this.
We hold the line! We must endure this.
Hulkenberg!
Come on, give her some gas!
Got it! We're powered!
Not good. They're going for the Sky Runner.
Not on my watch.
Let's wreck him!
Hey, what are you doing?
Sure you want to die next to me, old man? Thought you ate platypus.
Aye, it's true I don't understand you and I never will. But I know I don't hate you, boy.
Let's go!
Aye! We fly!
What? A noble must protect his people! Take this! Finally, I've earned my title.
She flies. Straight and steady.
Our kingdom is in your hands, my prince.
We gotta go back! Everyone, they're going to!
We can't go back now.
We have to!
Take cover in the back. You made my dreams come true. You and the rest of them. If we live, we'll meet again.
What are you...
Let's fly!
Louise, get your ass out here now. I've given up too much to just go and falter here. Give me the scepter.
You've lost everything, and yet still here you stand. I must say your audacity is almost admirable.
Speak for
However,
yourself.
you rejected me, and I will not relinquish the royal scepter. Since we cannot come to terms, we can only decide this through battle. I have but one final question. Prince, do you wish to stop me? Or do you wish to be king? What is it you truly want?
It's the same thing at the end of the day. I'm going to stop you from turning these people into turning everyone below into monsters, and I'm going to fix this broken world, so that people like you don't have to be created.
They're the same thing.
But they are not. The king shouldered the people's pain all he could, and still his paradise never came. You need only look at the kingdom now to see that. But it hardly matters now. My ascension is complete. With my own hands, I will tear apart these lie-laced dreams and bury the past. Here ends the royal bloodline and the legacy of the archetypes. We stand on the threshold of a new dawn, a new age.
I can't listen to any more of this. What new age? What do you know about him? All you do is destroy. You refuse to believe in dreams. That's why you can't believe in anything that's gradual, complicated, and slow to change. All that means is that you give up on everything. You'll never beat us. You're nothing but a coward, trying to escape this reality for one you made up.
The time for words has passed.
Let's just stop and get to the point where we beat the shit out of each other, eh?
So be it.
Such intense magla!
Fancy light show. It's supposed to scare me. Okay, knocked the wind out of my sails a little bit, I'll give you that.
Quintessential force of the archetype. Is this all?
Such strength! How? It's happening so quickly!
Behold! This is the Royal Scepter's potential. Resist no longer. As I said, I would rather not force needless death upon you. Embrace it once more. Take your true form and become worthy of my new world. You are unfazed by the melancholy. Yet you thirst. Drink deep of the magma.
Not again!
What?
Stop! No! No! This can't be! Wake up! I said wake up! Hey! Please!
My obstacles are clear.
The boy
Open your eyes!
is no more.
Wake up! Please! You have to wake up.
I think something may have gone wrong.
Are you awake now? I summoned you just in time. Do you remember what happened? What you've done?
Yeah, I ripped my heart out of my own chest. Kind of hard to forget that.
I ripped out my...
I'm frankly amazed you would go to such lengths, even to fight back against the spell. If I hadn't saved you, you really would be dead. But rest assured, we're finally safe. As for where we are far, far away from that hellish world. Do you remember the first time we met? I was sure you would find a clue in your journey that might reveal where in the world this place is. So I believed anyway, but I was wrong. From the start. This place is... It was never of that world to begin with. No. Maybe there's a better way to put it. This is a place that exists between reality and fantasy. In other words, the world we've been living in is fantasy. The journey was all an illusion.
An illusion?
There's nothing but despair in that world. And it will never get better. It's an endless, painful, irredeemable hell.
More, I kind of think you've been stuck in here for too long. You seem to be going through a bit of an existential crisis.
I'd always believed that creating a utopia was possible. And if there was desire, then I thought maybe one day someone would achieve it. But I came to realize I was mistaken. In the end, a fantasy is just that. A fantasy. But all that primordial chaos only exists in that world. The world of reality is nothing like that. Really, it's an environment you should know quite well. You've come to know so much of it already. Through text on a page. Now, behold!
Oh, what in the name of 10 hells is...
Isn't this...
Indeed. It's the world I wrote accounts of in my novel. Until now, you've thought this world a mere fantasy. But it's not.
So the world I know is all an illusion. And the world of the novel is... reality?
Surely you already know. There is no deadly magic, no prejudice between its people. Now, all you have to do is admit that everything you've been through has been nothing but a story, just a fantasy. Then this can be your perfect reality.
What the hell is going on?
Your journey of revolution was just a passing dream. Let me take you back to reality, child.
What about my friends?
What will happen to my friends?
You don't have to worry. As long as you can accept that this place is real, everyone will be safe. That world is past any point of redemption. Change is impossible. The royal magic was supposed to be the turning point, but it was all for nothing. In the end, people don't want their world to change. They just want someone to be a sponge for their infinite anxieties. That's all. You can't blame Luis for wanting to end that cycle. How could anyone accept that they lived in a world that miserable?
Well, if anything, I can't blame him for that. But yeah, sorry to be the bearer of bad news more, but the real world, it's got its own fair. It ain't perfect either. So yeah, that world is my world, and I have the power to fix it. So you can take that. You can take your little existential crisis and shove it up your ass.
Even so, I don't want to give up on it.
Come on, snap out of it!
What?
My, such disbelief on your face. But once you stop to consider it, the ideas fall apart. Come now. Magic? Some otherworldly force capable of anything, with anxiety as its fuel? A fanciful idea to sustain a fantasy world. Illusion. All of it. Those curiosities in academia, they were there because of the place's connection to true reality. And not even they could endure. You still don't believe me. Why is that?
This place isn't real. This is just another illusion.
This place? I know it's not real.
But why? What unfinished business remains in an unwinnable battle? If I hadn't saved you, you would have died there. You don't have to chase your fears and anxieties based on some misguided concept of justice. It was all illusory, and there is no shame in accepting that. Reality is a monolith. Reality is unchangeable. So stay here in Utopia, in the place you loved reading about so much.
This is not a utopia, you delusional idiot.
This place, it isn't a utopia.
I've been thinking about it for some time. Does the novel truly depict the ideal world?
You deny it? Will you deny that the world of the novel is utopia?
I understand now. It's hard to say it, but this place isn't an ideal world after all. And
I can at least cast my usual spell for you. It's the small comforts, right? Music was the first magic this world ever knew after all. Makes the road a little easier.
yeah, if what Moore says is true, then how the hell am I listening to this music? Yeah, this world is the illusion, and yeah, back there, that's the real world. So, sorry there, Cupcake. I ain't buying your horse shit. The melody I've come to know echo around me, rousing my spirit once more. Magic hasn't been lost.
The journey, my friends, they were as real as anything I've known.
Why won't you understand? Please, I don't want you to die. I can't lose anything else. Truly, I see. I understand now. I remember. I had indeed lost everything. Despite my lofty ideals, I lost everything. Academia, the woman I loved, even my only child. Reality isn't just cruel. It's cruel beyond any hope of change. That's why I had wished for someone to strike me down and end my misery.
Wait. Yeah, you weren't imprisoned by the king. You are the king.
Who are you?
Me. If I were to call myself by a name you know, my name is Hethlodius V. I once reigned as king. Or, I'm half of one, to be accurate. I was born of the very magic that split the prince in twain and gave rise to you and this place. No, it is not real. We are inside the book you hold. It served as your key to visiting me. This was the form of my youth, when first I entered the ancient sanctum. Perhaps it would be best to call me a discarded shadow of idealism. I once took such joy and passion from my ideals. I truly believed that I might end the strife and discrimination that plagued our people across 9 endless years. But the tremendous incomprehension and injustice that defines our world was more than I could bear. It broke me. And Luis is likely going through the same thing. I want to save you from that despair. I understand now that I would do this as your father. I could not bear to lose my child a second time. If you stay here, at least you'll be saved. Do you truly still want to leave this place and risk your life to face a reality you can't change?
I can't change it? Who the hell decided that?
The battle's not over yet.
You are on the cusp of dying at Luis's hands. Is that not proof enough that we lack the power to change reality? I can't let you throw your life away against that man. I must stop you. Even if you come to hate me for it. Fantasy is a curse, sweet in seeming. And if I must save you from it, I will teach you what reality is. I suppose how I promised to travel the world someday is destined to be only another unfulfilled dream. Archetypes embody the power of heroes who sought to change the world. And even having mastered such power against Luis, you could accomplish nothing. I wrote all my ideals into my novel, but my love's death showed me how empty it all was. You cannot sacrifice your one life for an empty dream.
I don't want to turn my back on my ideals.
Why can't you see that those ideals will only invite ruin? If no one else, you must live. That world is beyond your help. Beyond any utopia. You must face reality, my son.
Yeah, reality is, you're weak.
This is it!
What? So you would vainly struggle onward in the real world. The novel I wrote for you seems to have kindled only ideals of naivete in you. Then even my folly has come to haunt you. My mistakes poison your life. As your father, you leave me no choice. I will put an end to this madness. Do not fall prey to an impossible dream. It was in this story, in this book, where you found your ideals. Haven't you always dreamt of utopia? Why do you resist it now? Why refuse me? I will save you, myself. Why? You were my first reader. You of all people have to understand. This is for your sake. I will show you the truth.
You're really just more sad than anything.
Maybe not.
The world broke you, it broke Luis, but it sure as hell ain't gonna break me, pal.
Why don't you understand?
You're here?
I have no choice.
I'll cut through! A tough one.
Sorry, Dad. You're in my way.
So this is what it means to truly strive toward an ideal. What irony. After I spoke of fulfilling my dream alongside you. What power to see the archetypes brought to such heights in so little time. If you go back now, your ambitions will avail you nothing. You'll only die a dog's death. What is it that drives you so?
You gave up. Yeah, simple. You gave up. I ain't gonna. I'm gonna take Louise, take that scepter, and bash him in the head with it.
You gave up on your hopes, but I will not.
What? You think I chose to give up? Are you this determined to cling to your beliefs? Is that truly what separates us and keeps me confined here? Such power. Can it be? No matter how dire your fate, you never gave up. You surmounted every barrier, gathered and united soul after soul, and now, at last, across 3 nations, 8 tribes, and humankind. To unite heroes across such abyssal divides would require surpassing power. The king of all archetypes. Is that the role you would seize? A true king in body and soul.
Do you hear me? Your Highness!
Oi! Wake up, Your Highness!
How? Their voices reach you? Even here? It would seem your future is not yours alone to decide.
Yeah, they won't exactly let me die even if I wanted to, so... I'm kind of stuck with them, and they're kind of stuck with me, so...
My friends are waiting for me.
The support and ardor of your allies. Yes. The very power that reveals paths beyond your own perspective. I see. That is whence you draw your power. Neglect anxiety, and magic will lead to ruin. Even before the War of Destruction, the downfall was foretold. Yet still, they met their prophesied end. Perhaps archetypes are the will of humankind of old, left to us. A plea that we learn from their failures, that we might rebuild the future ripped from them.
We won't know. Well, don't want it. Well, someone's gotta try.
I have to try. I want to know how far I can go.
Fascinating. Even as you face down the gravest oppression of reality, still you persist. Still you seek the world's unknowns as precious possibility. I see. Well, if you can believe there is more to the story than the end I see, then it is yours to tell. Once you return to reality, this place will surely fade as the dream it is. I, myself, will not be spared. Unlike you, my other half is long gone. And any reunion, lost. But if I truly am the idealized soul and hope of your father, then before I fade, I entrust you with the power of my life. Not as the author more, but as your father, the king.
And I'm back at I wrote my ideals as a fantasy novel because I believe that there is power in fantasy. Though all my story ultimately did was trail in the glories of the past, perhaps yours will show us the true power of fantasy.
Now then.
So carry on as you would. Make your final preparations. My time as born may be coming to an end, but I can continue to serve you in that role. Yep, this could very well be my last time here. So yeah, no regrets. Although, where'd the cat go? The text has nearly disappeared, so it's difficult to read. The Truth of Academia. Mor's study was magically created within the fantasy novel that Morpheus carries. It would be more accurate to say that Academia was created for the former king himself, with Mor as its core, as opposed to Mor acting as the creator. The eccentric interior is thought to be based on the former king's research center and the Mage Academy. And the truth on Mor. The true form of the enigmatic figure was a seeker of ideals who had been separated from Morpheus' father, the former King Hythlodaeus V, by the very same magic that separated the prince from Morpheus. Just as Morpheus had no old memories, he too lost all memory of ever being king, much less a father. Alright, yep. Academia starting to fade away. It's a scroll containing the formula for the royal magic.
Listen here.
I finally understand it all now. This is unmistakably the formula for the royal magic invoked by the king. Small wonder it was found in this room, for I myself am the former king who wrote it, at least in part. The royal magic brought many wonders to fruition, but the essence of my spell stems from one simple wish.
That means...
the desire for guidance. One who would bring about the emergence of a hero, a seeker who would play an indispensable role in making this country rediscover the virtue it had lost.
However...
not in my wildest fantasy could I have imagined that you, whom I thought long dead, would become that hero. Through the power of guidance, a hero emerges. Then the seeker archetype I awakened to was...
Yes.
After I committed the formula, I used the royal scepter to evoke the magic that would put things into motion upon my death. Once it began, those words coursed through my mind. I know not what spurred me to do so, but I wrote them all down with frantic urgency. That's why the language of a faraway land is scrolled throughout this scroll. Even now I do not know the full significance of them. However, I can only imagine they were an essential part in reaching the true seeker I sought. In any case, that very hero appears before me now. The cogs that have been set in motion can no longer be stopped. O great hero, I entrust the future of this kingdom to you. The royal magic I evoked stemmed from one essential wish. I sought a guiding hand for the kingdom. One who would bring about the emergence of a hero, a seeker who would play an indispensable role in making this country rediscover the virtue it had lost. Then the seeker archetype I awakened to was... My wish had been granted, and a hero has emerged. You.
Now that you say it...
As for the Seeker's research, allow me to close the book on it. It's already well beyond the scope of anything I could have imagined.
Do make yourself at home. Most unfortunate.
This is the last opportunity we'll have to speak like this. Words are no longer necessary. My belief in you is more powerful than any I could say.
You have my deepest gratitude.
In the end, you showed me hope. I thank you for that, Morpheus. It seems the Seeker's research will be of no additional use to you. Rather, I feel as though I'm the one who benefited from it, considering all I have learned. Alright, no more masks. Uh-huh. Alright, well, gotta call it a day. Next time, well, the text is painted changing shape before my eyes. I wonder if this statue is based on the ultimate king of archetypes that Mor mentioned. Well, what's to say? Anyways, gotta call it a day. And next time, we're gonna get out there and finally put an end to Luis's horse shit once and for all. And then get to work on fixing this kingdom. So, till next time, folks, this is David on David's Brain. See you when I see ya. Bye-bye.